Coach Wimbo had some pretty pointed marks for you guys, I guess. He's talking about character and competition. He said it either reveals character or it reveals a coward. Did you guys take that to heart? I guess I'll start with David and just going to go down the line.
What was the question again?
Coach said that the character or the competition reveals either.
Oh, okay. I got you. No, I think it does. I mean, competition, it puts you back up against the wall, and you got to find out who your mate are. So I really think it brings out who a person really is.
Competition, it shows you who you are, and it definitely can show if you're a coward or not, and if you want to work. So.
I just look at competition as both teams put in the work every day, and at the end of the day, like Coach Wimbo always say, your film is your resume. So whatever you produce against, whether it's a low level talent or high level, talent, it just proves who you are.
Jeremy, Coach Gill mentioned that you came to him and asked to move back on campus. Just what was your reasoning behind that? Why did you want to be back on campus?
It's less stress. And I have 1 semester left, so I didn't want to go out and sign a lease, and I'm only going to be here a semester. So, it's a smart decision, I guess you could say. A lot stress relieving though. So.
Juwan, last year, especially the tail end of the year, you and those guys, only I think 5 of you guys were there rotating on the defensive line, and you guys were worn out after every game. Through the recruiting phase, through spring, what have you noticed in terms of the depth and the competition level on that defensive line, and how you guys are going to be able to play more guys now and have the, I guess, a greater level of competition now?
I credit Coach Sweet and Coach Aaron Wilkins for going out, having a great recruiting process the last, I guess, in the spring, you could say, and getting a lot of guys from high school and also the JUCO level that can come in and help us, and not only just give us depth, but give us a better chance to compete with one another. So that's the biggest thing.
Who's another guy at each of your respective positions that has caught your eye?
I guess in the linebackers, probably the one that's caught my eye the most is Remington Green. Remington, he's from King George, Virginia, but he's a hard worker. And he's just an old country boy, and I love that about him. And he comes ready to work every day. He's got the same attitude every day, and he's always trying to get better.
I'm gonna bring up a new guy, Bidroy Wilson. Came from a JUCO, so he's hungry. He's always working. He wants to get better, move up in the depth chart. So I say Bidroy Wilson.
I would have to say Jesse Luminaire. I think that's how you say his name, but he's a new guy. He's a very fast, twitchy guy. Just like you want at an outside linebacker DN, and he's always pushing the younger guys like the freshmen. Also myself, to be a better person. We always do D-line drills, or if it's just in the weight room, like he's talking a little junk, like, hey, I'm going to get more weight here and there on certain lifts and stuff. So that's kind of what you need on a football team, especially a D-line.
David, you started your career here as a walk-on, and now here you are a redshirt senior and team captain. What was that process like to go through the last 3, 4, 5 years to get to this point where we're at now, where you're able to earn your teammates' respect to vote you as a captain?
I think it's a great honor. Like you said, I came in as a walk-on, and I've worked my way up to where I am now, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. It's taught me a lot of things about life, and I had my back against the wall a couple times, and it taught me how to overcome adversity and get through that, and it built my character in a way, and I wouldn't trade it for the world, and I'm excited about it. I'm ready to help lead this team, and I think we're gonna have a great year this year.
David, also you're competing for the long snapper role as well. Tell us about that and how that's going.
Well, Austin Mott, he's a young freshman, and he's done a great job with it, and we're both going to compete for the job. We both want to be on the field, and we'll find out in training camp.
For all 3 of you being seniors, there's the possibility of a bowl game this year. What was that feeling like when you heard that announcement, to know that you get bowl eligible and one of the other conferences can't fill the spot, that you guys can extend your senior seasons when previously in the transition that wasn't a possibility?
It definitely sparked some more motivation in me. I went to high school in Florida, and being able to potentially play in a bowl game in Florida to end my collegiate career would be great. And I definitely just want to keep working hard as I can and get however many wins we need to get to that, so I can make that happen.
Well, I think the biggest thing with me was, when you was growing up, you watching all the college teams, play bowl games, and, us starting off at FCS, you try so hard to make it to the playoffs, but, we didn't really reach that level. Then as a senior, getting to say that, tell anyone, as you get older that you played in the bowl game, that's just a big thing. And then, just to send the seniors out the right way, with a bowl game win.
Yeah, I agree with Juwan. I'm a year older than these guys, so I got to be a part of the 2014 FCS playoff run. And I think it'd be really cool to kind of get to be part of both, the playoff run and, be able to play in a bowl game as well. But, I think it's a great way to send out our seniors and, start this thing off right.
Guys, how's the feeling different heading into this season compared to past years? And if there is a hint of nerves, how are you handling that? How do you kind of tell them to shut up and get out of the way?
I started off. I think the biggest thing is just knowing that this year you have to come, prepare every week, because you're not just playing. You play FBS opponents every week in, week out. So you're gonna get their best, and you got to give them your best. Week in and week out. So the biggest thing is just coming in prepared, not taking any days off, and just when you're at practice, just working hard as you can on your craft.
The competition-wise is a lot different from the previous years. Guys are coming, they want to work, man. Like, it's competition everywhere. Like, nobody's safe this season. Like, you have to work. You can't just show up, because if you just show up, then you're not guaranteed your spot. You got to show up and work every day. So that's how I see it.
Yeah, I think playing against more FBS teams, it's definitely, lit a fire under everybody. And, you got to come ready to work every day. And if you don't, like Juwan said, if you don't prepare, it could be a long season. But if you come in ready to work, it's going to be a lot of fun.
I guess for each of you guys, and I ask the offensive players this too, do you play out in your mind what that first week's going to be like against Old Dominion running out here? And you guys see the stadium going up. Do you play it out in your mind what it's going to look like, what it's going to feel like with that place packed out for the first game?
Yeah, I always think about it. Just I go on YouTube and watch like videos and stuff, and like I just see guys like just embracing everything, and that's how I want to be first game, and just loving every second of it.
Well, with me, I'm different. I done had a couple of visions of us coming out, the tunnel, with the, crowd being sold out. So, I guess you could say I done had a couple of dreams about it.
Oh, for sure. Any college football player has those thoughts about running out on game one. And I think this place is just going to be absolutely electric when we come out on September the 1st against ODU.